Let me give props to myself. And boom! What is this? Ha! This is my favorite show of all time, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is called Nip Tuck. For those who don't know, this is my favorite show of all time, Nip Tuck. I don't know, this one is like a model. I don't know who she is. But let's start with this guy right here. He's my favorite character of all time, Christian Troy. And here is McNamara. And they have the McNamara and Troy business. And what basically these two doctors do, they are plastic surgeons. This guy right here is a family man. Well, this guy right here, he's a ladies' man. These two people, gentlemen, they met in college, I think. And then at that time, plastic surgery wasn't a thing. But Mr. Troy found a way to make Mr. McNamara get into that field of the medical, like of medicine, that field of medicine. No, get into the plastic surgery, thing, because this guy right here, he was destined to become like an extremely great, I don't know, like surgeon, and to save people's lives, because in the medical, I don't know, community, whatever the fuck like you call that, plastic surgeons are not they are not looked as important as the surgeons, because most of them, like they do boob jobs and ass jobs and women and stuff like that. Of course, with McNamara, the show also shows that they are doing beautiful work, like to people who had issues with not just, like aesthetic issues, but, like form deficiencies, something like that. I don't know how to explain that in English. Like basically people who were born with deficient looking, kind of thing, and they are so in a way. McNamara, he does like he's more focused on doing pro bono stuff to help people, while Christian Troy is more focused like on women and doing the boob jobs and making women, even like, that's why I chose like this photo, and I didn't show Julia because I never liked Julia. It's like the same with a Breaking Bad, that you don't like, like the main woman character, because she's a total bitch. But I love this show because these two right here, they, first of all, they have like a family kind of friendship. You know what I mean? Like they are like brothers. When we say like brothers, we mean like brothers. Even though a lot of bad things happen to them, the show shows to you. Well, first of all, don't be like, oh, this show is like about fucking and all that stuff, and no, don't get it wrong. And in the future, I wish like I can like talk, like with the executives of the show, of the Nip Tuck, so that I can stream it, and they can help me like to get the NSFW stuff to kind of like put, or like to cut it, or to put like black mirrors every time like we get into such kind of scene. Because first of all, I'm going to watch it alone, but for the 5th, 6th, seventh time. I don't even remember how many times I have watched this beautiful show. But besides the Christian Troy adventures, and also, like McNamara later, like he kind of Sean McNamara, right? You thought that I forgot, but his name, but it always comes to my mind like Matt McNamara, like his son, which, by the way, it's not like his biological son, but I don't want to like spoil a lot of stuff. So I would like in the future, once I blow up, like in the channel, like has a lot of followers and stuff like that, I want to watch it like together with you, ladies and gentlemen, to do like a run, a nip tuck marathon, something like that, and to watch all the series, all the seasons. I think there are like 5-6 seasons, I don't remember. And this show, it is like a drama, but it doesn't have that sadness drama. It has a melancholia, and that's what I love about dramas, the melancholia. When a drama like can show you melancholy without making you feel depressed, like it shows to you that a lot of issues that were happening at that time, you know what I mean, like this show was like, that's why they won like an Emmy, but this show was like so ahead of their times that if we watched, like, let's say in 2027, 8, once I will be like in USA, maybe 27, 28, maybe, like even if I am like in Greece and I can even like talk with the executives and they will let me do something like that, it will be like you will watch the themes of the show, and you will be like, wow, I can't believe that this show was like at that time. I think like it was like 2006, maybe, I don't know, like, wait, let me ask ChatGPT. But what's the year of the show? Nip Tuck. 2003. Ooh. Premiered in 2003 and ran until 2010. Yeah, so I said 2006. It was like right in the middle, but almost in the middle. But yeah, as I said before, like 2003, right, till 2010. So the show, you know what I mean, like has like some exceptional themes. It also has a lot of humor, comedy, and it is based on drama. It is based on drama, and it has a melancholy, and that's what I love about this show, that it has such a melancholia surrounding it. It is my favorite show. Of course, like I love a lot of shows, as I said, like Breaking Bad being like the best show of all time and all that stuff. But it is a different kind of show. It's not like Breaking Bad, but it is at the level of Breaking Bad, and I love it. I love this character right here. I also love Sean McNamara, like for who he is. I have come to accept him as a character, and what he gives to the whole story, you know what I mean? Because you cannot have like two Christian Troys being friends, like you need a Christian and Sean, you know what I mean? Like you need Troy and McNamara, so it's not like Troy and Troy, but it's Troy and McNamara, or like McNamara and Troy, as it was like in the show McNamara and Troy, because like McNamara, he's like an exceptional surgeon, right? Ethical character, very talented, very hardworking, family man, while the other guy, Troy, unethical. He doesn't work hard. he is not a family man, but he has. You can see him like in the first, like seasons where Troy, in a way, he seems like a very surface kind of character. Like he doesn't. He, in a way, like the show in the beginning, he portrays him like as the womanizer, but he's like an idiot. He's not such. He doesn't have so much depth as a human being. You know what I mean? But then later in the show, you realize that even Christian, he has such a depth as a human being, and a lot of stuff happened to him in life, and the persona that he created out of all those traumas that happened to him, it was a way for him to stay sane and to be in touch, with life. And he has like a very, very, very. He's a deep sea in a way. You know what I mean? Uh, the same with Sean. Like you later, like in the series, you will realize that also Sean, he has his issues. That's why he's like the family man, the man who stays there and all that stuff. But as I said, like before, like they have like a brotherly friendship. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of bad things, very, very, very bad things happened between them, and a lot of pain they caused to each other unwillingly, in a way. But you can see that they caused pain to each other, but they kind of like they still loved each other unconditionally, even though Christian might have, in my opinion, like Christian hurt him like more. Sean, Christian hurt Sean more, but he also cared more about Sean, and he also loved more Sean. You know what I mean? Like it was always this guy right here, even though he hurt him first. It was this guy right here who loved him more. He hurt him, okay, but he cared more about Sean. And it was like this guy right here, he was like the big brother. I don't know, like I don't remember if they had what age of what was their difference in age. I think like they were like at the same age, in a way, like in the show, in the same year of college, but it was always like Christian was like the big brother, while Sean was like the younger brother, but the more talented, the more kind of thing, But and he was like the more bad boy and stuff like that, and always the bad guy to protect his good guy brother, something like that. It had that kind of um, vibe, you know what I mean? And so, a voice in me says like it was like Ronaldo Constantine. But yeah, because like when you get like a split of characters, uh, so it was like Christian right here, you know what I mean? That, and of course Christian, like in the show, he didn't have like his own family, so in a way Christian's family was Sean, right? But those two, they had like such a brotherly friendship, you know what I mean? Even though they hated each other, but you can always feel that they were real brothers. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like you can even like see in real life that they are like real life brothers, and there is no love between them, you know what I mean? Like there is no connection between them, but those two, like they had a proper connection, a real connection. And besides that, they get into adventures together throughout the show, and the show has a depth in it, and for that I love it so much. It has all the lonely nights in my 20s, this show, a lot of my lonely nights, kept me, sane with a beautiful vibe there in my isolation years. Nip Tuck, baby. I love this show. I love it so much. I love Christian Troy. He has really inspired me as a character. Even Sean has inspired me a lot, as a character, because Sean, he will also show you a lot of stuff. And yeah, Nip Tuck, baby. Nip Tuck. Christian Troy, right? Do you remember that? And I would love to have in the future like one of those, or like even like actors like from the show, like here, like on the live stream. That would be like very cool. You remember like when Sean, whoever like has watched it, right? That was like such a great kind of drama. He had like the kind of thing, like, and he wanted like to do a surgery like with his like nose, and then like he stayed there, and the show was great, 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 great show, great vibe, great, great everything. I love this show, and I'm about to watch it like in the near future again for the 6th, 7th, I don't know what time. So let's get into Logic.